Hello and welcome back to Inquisitor Martyr. Last time we went to a backwater planet currently under siege by the Eldar, and we went there to help Inquisitor Mercer, who is guarding a data vault containing information on the Alpha Pariah, and the Eldar want the information. Seems like everybody wants the information, so we cleared out right around there, around the bunker, but now we have to actually go in and fight everybody and meet up with the Inquisitor.
I'm afraid I'm fresh out of Hammersec and cigars. But I have a new Eldari contingent moving in for all your entertainment needs.
These Eldar seem really persistent. It is time to combine our forces.
My thoughts exactly.
You know what's a bit disappointing? This whole Alpha Pariah thing will likely never come up in mainline lore.
Tell me more about these Eldar invaders.
They have arrived with a fairly substantial force, I'm afraid. Their Farseer will resort to his favorite tactics and use Wraith constructs to get to the data vault.
You sound like you know him very well.
Actually, we go way back. And in case you wondered, yes, his heartwarming visit is related to that unique person on your ship.
That is all classified. You should have informed me about the Farseer's information.
Have you ever tried making conversation with a Farseer? It's like interpreting a fever dream. I didn't even realize what his words meant at the time.
Okay, he is following. And nothing.
Loading!
Yeah, I built some extra Exodus rifles to test them out, and none of them had good rolls, and I wasn't in the mood for sitting down and trying to fish for good rolls. I could do it, but just not feeling it at the moment. I definitely could, but as it stands, it's going to be hard to beat what my needler rifle has. I think I get health on hit. The loot quality improvement is just too hard to beat.
That's a relief. Considering my history with the Conclave, I wouldn't want to have to explain the destruction of the data vault.
I'm still baffled as to why the Eldar dedicated such efforts to invading this place.
They must think that they'll find something here they can use to save their craft world. You must not forget that the Eldari are a dying race, clinging to every shred of hope.
You are demonstrating almost alarming levels of empathy.
I mean, if we're honest, empathy towards the Eldar isn't exactly unwarranted. Of all the races, they're the ones who've actually worked with humanity, and humanity's willingly worked with them. I do wonder how things would pan out if a faction of the Empire just started working wholeheartedly with the Eldar. Because I'm just imagining what the Imperial Guard could do with Eldar tech.
Loading.
You know, have Kasserkin or Catachin Devils or any equivalent with teleporter packs like a warp spider. You could give them... Oh
I
man,
don't know about
just
you,
anything.
but I could do with a stiff drink right now.
You seem quite flamboyant for an agent of the Holy Ordos.
What can I say? I have spent decades in disguise as the rogue trader captain of the good ship Stormskin. And certain things will rub off.
What exactly? Navigational skills? Haggling?
I'm quite proud of my meticulous paperwork. And I can always find a great inn in any void port.
Oh, it's a Howling Banshee X-Arc. I didn't even notice. It's a lot of purple gear. I haven't mentioned it yet, but one thing worth noting is...
Inquisitor, I wish to report for duty. We must defend the sacred archives from the Xenos now.
Your primary objective has a changed subject. We must protect the Alpha Baron.
With all due respect, Inquisitor, I feel that we are wasting my potential here. But I will obey.
If you play as the Tech Priest, you actually have a different start, and a few missions are different at the beginning, because they don't have you play through the base game. What they'll do is they essentially have you almost steal the Inquisitor's ship. You just kind of jump on, fight off some guys, and are like, yeah, I'm an Inquisitor too, you follow me now. Which is kind of a weird thing, because it leaves it open to what happens to the base game Inquisitor. I do wish that this game did like Diablo and have prefixes and stuff for bosses and for enemies. Just for a little bit of variety. You could likely justify it through saying that what changes is effectively war gear. Or at least having a bigger suite of abilities for certain enemies like Psychers. Mostly so I don't have to deal with grenade spam and 6 hollow decoys chasing me down. That trick gets old real fast.
Reloading.
So this is their target. This data vault stores classified inquisitorial records. Judging by the classification entries, the dossier on the Martyr investigation could also be here.
The Elder must have been trying to locate the Martyr.
I'd rather put it differently. They have been definitely after the Alpha Pariah.
It's possible. She could be the most potent tool for cleansing their infested craft world.
Absolutely. Therefore, they will not retreat until their Farseer is dead.
See, if I were a radical Inquisitor, I would see this as an opportunity to, one, test the Alpha Pariah, and two, gain Eldar as allies. Being able to say, hey, we will help cleanse your craft world. You know, just hook me up with something so that I can justify it. And, you know, if I need help, I expect you to come help. So like I said before, the Eldar, they're the only ones humanity kinda gets along with. And they're the best hope for an ally. Orcs are unpredictable, and too prone to just fighting. The Tau are duplicitous in nature. At least the Ethereals. You could probably get along with, like, the Fire Warriors.
Inquisitor Mercer, fate has brought us together again.
I wish we had met under different circumstances.
This is the path we must walk, and it ends here for one of us.
But all the other races, just, at least the major races, aren't trustworthy. Especially groups like the Necrons. I really think the Necrons are gonna team up for anything. When they work together with people, it's because they have a greater threat. They don't really care.
Reloading.
At least the Necrons that still have a mind. Can we beat the Farseer? I mean, I don't see him around here. I assume we won.
Before I become part of the Infinity Circuit, you must know something.
You could begin with the truth.
We never wanted to harm that unique individual. We only wanted to take her to our craft world.
You wanted to cleanse your dying world?
That is our only purpose.
And why did you need these Imperial archives?
I have no interest in your petty secrets, but I saw that you would come. You, the key to the Anathema Ultima. The Harlequin warned us not to take this path, but we didn't have any choice.
What can you tell me about the Harlequin?
She cannot be trusted. She has her own agenda. She walks the seventh path. Her fate is linked to the Whispering One.
And the Whispering One is one of the Eldar gods. I can't remember which one, but it's one of them. Quick loot check. Yeah, loot. And that is the end. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I have have answered your plea and launched a rescue operation to save you. You still owe me some answers about the Alpha Pariah.
I'll be completely honest with you. I can't answer your questions. Wait! Don't do anything impulsive. I know someone who can help you.
And who would that be?
A Harlequin. You'll be pleased to hear that you have already met her.
You are playing a dangerous game here, Inquisitor.
This is not a game, and we both know the Harlequins hold the key to many secrets. I'm talking about the fabled Black Library, of course. The source of all ancient and forbidden knowledge.
The existence of the library is known only to a few Eldar, and even fewer are allowed to enter.
The Harlequins are the exception. See? It was worth hearing me out.
I don't like the way you've set me up, Inquisitor. But I need answers. Do you happen to know where I can find this Harlequin?
As a matter of fact, I do. On the planet Loriach.
The exterminated maiden world of Craft World Tuathal?
One of the few truly charming corners of the subsector.
I can only imagine. That is my next destination, then.